Right, here we go with some Mike Owens Quick Play Pro Hockey. My 92 Playoffs replay. We are in the second semifinals series. LA Detroit. LA leading 2-0, winning the first game 3-2, and winning the second game 5-4. So a couple of really close games. Detroit really needs to win a game here, and well, they've lost 2 at home. Let's see how it goes. Okay, we're in first period action. Scoring range is 11-34. So let's get going. We're talking green, blue, white. Green, blue, white. And so that is 1 minute off the clock, and 25 already is a scoring chance with a 26. That's for LA. And with the 10 goal, things are not looking good for Detroit already. This one scored at 1:03 of the first period. The fans are getting excited here. A big first goal. Okay, let's see who scores here. Green, blue, white. And so that's a 441. And we have 2 assists. 441 LA. That's Millen. Millen with the goal, 2 assists. First one is 455. 455 is Donnelly. Millen from Donnelly, and 662. 662 would be Karjalainen. Wow. Okay, there you go. It is 1-0 early in the game here for LA. Bad omen for Detroit. 2 more minutes off the clock, and we get another chance with the 15, and we get a 61. This is Detroit. Can they tie it up? 5. Goal, Detroit. Detroit is not taking any of that. This one is scored at 3:48. And let's see who has a goal here. It's a 2:52, and we have 2 assists. 2:52 is Paul Eisbart. And 2 assists. Oops. So 446, and okay, 446 is Miller. 525. Oh, it's Miller again. Nope. It's a 256. 256 is Eisbart. Oh. Let's try again. 614. 614 McCrimmon. Okay. So Eisbart from Miller, McCrimmon tying it up. 1-1. All right, continuing on. 3 more minutes off the clock. A 53 is too high. 3 more minutes. We're almost halfway through a 35. No, just out of range. Scoring range is 11-34. Same time frame, 35. No, again, just out of range. 3 more minutes off the clock. 43, no. 2 minutes. And a 16, yes. A chance for 14. Detroit just falls within their range. Sorry, I'll just roll 2 there. And with the 2, no, that's a save. So remains 2 more minutes off the clock. Remains 1-1 and 15. There is another chance. We're looking at 56. Oh, Detroit again with the 2. No, that's a save. So Kelly Rudy coming up big here, keeping it tied. 1 more minute off the clock, and 14. Another chance with the 16. This is LA. With the 5 goal, LA goes ahead. After Rudy making some big saves, his team comes out and pops in a second goal, and this one is scored at 17:32. All right, let's see who gets this goal here. Oops, I'm getting all mixed up. This one is scored by 2:55, and we're looking at one assist. 255 with one assist. That is Paul Coffey. Coffey with a blast from the point. One assist. The assist is going to 546. McSorley with the assist. All right, 2-1 LA. Let's continue. We come to the end of the first period here. Same time frame. No, 63 is too high. Same time frame, 66. No. 3 more minutes, and we're into the second period now with a 32. Yes, that is a good chance, but let's mark up the score here. It's LA 2, Detroit. Oh, sorry, Detroit 0. Detroit 1. 2-1. So we have a chance here early in the second period. It's a 12. It's Detroit. Can they tie it up at 2 here with the 8? Yes, goal. Detroit tying it up. Twice they've lost the lead, and twice they've come back here. So that is at, what is that at? 44 seconds of the first period. So they score one early. And let's get back to Detroit here. Okay, so that is a 625 with one assist. 625. That is Konstantinov. And the assist goes to 264. 264 is Carson. Jimmy Carson getting in on the action there. All right, we're all tied up at 2. Let's continue on here. Another minute off the clock and a 12. Another chance for 65. Detroit, can they take the lead? With the 4 goal, they do take the lead. Having a good third period here. This one scored at, this is at 1:15. So basically 30 seconds later, Detroit scores again. And the crowd is silenced. And that's a 242. And we're going to have 2 assists. 242 is Eisebart. Again, second goal of the game, having a good night. And we're looking at, oh boy, did we say 2 assists? Yeah, we'll say 2 assists. So that's a 136. So Steve Yzerman. And second assist goes to, second assist goes to 544 with Steve Chason. Eisbart from Yzerman and Chason. So Detroit taking a 3-2 lead. Let's keep rolling here. 22, another chance in the same time frame. That's a 56. Detroit again. Are they going to have 3 super quick goals? 4 goal, they do. Unbelievable. All right, we're looking at 134. Yeah, I'm going to have to count that 134. So basically about 20 seconds later, they score again. Wow. And we're looking at 431 with 9. 1 assist. 431 with 1 assist. 431. Shepard with the goal. The assist going to 234. Eisebart with the assist. He's having an awesome game. 2 goals and an assist. And he's in on these last 2 goals. They are, 20 seconds apart, 19 seconds apart. Huge, huge. Okay, let's continue on. Wow, what a period. 1 more minute off the clock. 25, another chance. It's going to be a high-scoring one, I think. So it's a 34. LA, here we go. LA with the 11. Goal. LA not taking any guff from the Red Wings. This one's at 2:06. The goals are coming fast and furious here. That was like 30 seconds later. And so we're looking at 6:13 and 2 assists. 6:13. Let's have a look here. That would be Taylor. And the first assist goes to 436. 436. is Millen with his second point of the game, adding to his goal. And a 461. 461. That's Kudelski. All right, Bob Kudelski getting in on the action there. All right, taking it, or bringing it to within one. LA fans are hot on that one. 3 minutes and 33. Another chance. Craziness here in the second period. 2-1. Sorry, I didn't mark off the P2 is right there. So a 42. 42, no, too high. And one more minute. Second time I got triple ones. Interesting. So with the 64, that's Detroit. Can they increase their lead again? Goal, they can. Detroit back up by 2. This one is scored at 6:14. Goal score is 233, and we're going to have 1 assist. 233. Let's have a look-see here. That is Fedorov getting on the board. Fedorov from 413. From Fedorov from Lidstrom. All right, Detroit back up by 2. And we're looking at 2 more minutes off the clock. 31 again, another chance. 52, Detroit again. With the 10, goal, Detroit. With a supreme effort this game, backs against the wall. They need to win this one. That is at 8:24. Goal scored by 152 and 2 assists. 152. Yzerman. Assist 633. That will be Racine. Yzerman from Racine. Detroit, what is that now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-3. Yeah, 6-3. They're up by 3 goals. Oh, it's going to be a tough road for LA to come back in this one. But not impossible. 2 more minutes. 52, no, out of range. 2 more minutes and a 23. Here we go. Another chance for 63. Detroit again with the 8. Goal. Detroit just manhandling them now. And we're at 12:33. This one is scored by 546. 1 assist. 546 is Bob Probert getting in on the action. Getting some playing time with that huge lead. Tips one in front of the net. And that's a 533 for the assist. And that is Gallant. All right. All right, up by what? Up by 4 now. This is a crazy second period. Same time frame. No, 54 is too high. Same time frame. 14. We have another chance. It's a 21. It's LA. LA finally getting something going here maybe with the 5. Goal, LA. And this one is scored at 12:20. Just a goal fest this game. So LA, goal scorer, a 315 and 2 assists. 315 is, oh, sorry, that's Calgary. Where is my LA here? Oops. Just give me a sec here. I'm going the wrong way. Oh, here we go. 316, I said. That will be Tony Granato. I don't think it's too late. I think they could come back if the dice move in their favor. So that's a 255 for the first assist. 255 is Robitaille. Second assist goes. Oh. What were we in? 12 minutes? Yikes. And second, this is a 534. Taylor. All right. Continuing on here, we're just over the midway of the second period. And 3 more minutes off the clock. A 25, another chance. This is a 42. LA again, like I was saying, not impossible. With the 7, no, that's a save. Another minute off the clock. A 41 is too high. 2 more minutes. The 22, we do have another chance. This will be for 34. 34. LA again with the 5. Goal! LA working hard. They want this one. This is, what are we at here? 1854. And who pots this one for LA? It's a 645. 2 assists. 645 is going to be Rob Blake. So Blake, and the assist goes to 454. Where are we looking here? 454. Donnelly with the first assist. Followed up by... Oops. The puck has left the ice. Right into the crowd. And we're looking at a 211 assists. 211. Yeah, Gretzky with his first point of the game. Well, he can't do it every night. His team's got to help him out, right? All right. Here we go. 2 more minutes. We're into the third period. 55. Not a chance there. So we'll mark out here P3. This craziness. And we are looking at... Oh boy, what a crazy period. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goals for Detroit. LA scoring 3. So it's 7-5. Crazy period. 9 goals in that period. 7-5 for Detroit. Can they hang on? LA scored the last 2. They're making a bit of a comeback here. 46, no too high. Same time frame. 1 more minute. Again, triple ones. Crazy. That's 3 times. Oops. And we're looking at... we're here. We're looking at 21. Yes, that is within range. 53. Detroit. Are they going to shut the door again with the 10? Goal, Detroit. Saying, yeah, that's great. You scored 2, but we've shut down Gretzky. All he has is 1 assist, and we're shutting the rest of the team down here. So that's at 119. This goal is scored by 216. With 2 assists. All right, 216, Detroit. Let's get you back on screen here. 216 is Fedorov with his second of the game. First assist goes to 612. 612. McCrimmon again with his second assist. Second assist goes to 244. 244. We're looking at Paul Eisenbart. He's had an awesome game too. All right, let's continue on here. Third period action. Same time frame. 54. It's out of range. And 2 more minutes. We're looking at a 51. No. Same time frame. 53. No. 2 more minutes. 12 is within range. That is a 55. Detroit again with the 9. Save. 2 more minutes and 53. No. Another 2. 55. No. And 2 more minutes. Yes, we get a chance here in the 12th minute. It's a 22. LA with the 4. Goal. Not giving up. Fighting to the end. And this one is scored at 11 minutes even. So LA scores, and what do we got here? 131 with 2 assists. 131. Gretzky is in on the action here. He's fighting through. 2 assists. 451. 451 is... Oh, I'm sorry. Looking at the wrong one there. 451 is Donnelly. Second assist, Donnelly, 1, 2. 3 assists for Donnelly this game. Having a decent game. Second assist, 546. 546. McSorley, another point for him. McSorley. So Gretzky for McSorley and Donnelly. All right, let's keep rolling here. 3 more minutes. That's the 26. Another goal chance. I can't believe how many goals are being scored here. 36. It's LA again. They're not giving up. It's a 7. No, save. Another minute off the clock. And a 23. Another chance with the 53. Detroit says, oh, no, it's a save. That was a goal. No. Another minute. And we're looking at 34. Just within range. 34 just within range. 13 is Detroit again. Detroit with the 4. Goal! They're going to set some kind of team record here. Playoff goals in a game. So that's at 16-12. Scored by, let's see. Scored by 211. And 2 assists. 211, 2 assists, and we're looking at, let's see, Detroit, 211. It's Fedorov again. So, guess what, folks? Fedorov. Yeah, it's Fedorov with the hat trick. Nice. And 333 is the first assist. 333, Fedorov. 333 is Shepard. He's having a multi-point game himself, and that's a 122. Yzerman. All right. Getting close to the end here of this record-breaking game. So in the 19th minute, 11. It is a chance. We're looking at a 14. Detroit again in the last minute. Maybe Detroit pulled their goalie. So that's a 7. No, that's a save. I think, what are we looking at here? 6, 7, 9 to 6. They're not going to pull their goalie. Yeah, that's it. Game's over. Game is done. Detroit scores 2. LA scores 1. And so our final here today is Detroit Red Wings 9. The LA Kings 6. So LA leads 2-1. Huge game on the road for Detroit. And yeah, like I said, 9 goals, 15 goals in this game total. Crazy, but really enjoyed this one. Okay, we'll see you next time.